welcome to Monday. I thought I would finally attempt to do this vlog life that everyone wants me to do, and you want to see my life and you want to see what I'm doing, but I think it's really boring. And then I've looked at my calendar and realised I've got quite a fun week coming up, so I thought I will bring you along to that one, but I will show you a realistic week in the life of a wedding planner, and actually of a business owner, because I realise there's a lot of you that find this interesting and want to understand how I kind of work everything. So currently it is 6:23 on Monday night. I have spent the day pottering around, doing bits in the house. I've washed my hair, that is why it's currently looking so great. I've washed my hair, I've done some house things, and then I've sat down to do some emails, to look through my calendar and to just figure out what the week's looking like. My husband is currently in the kitchen making dinner. That is a normal occurrence for me, which is quite lucky. But looking at the week ahead, so I have got a trip tomorrow to Fanham's Hall, which is a wedding venue. Then on Wednesday, we're in the office all day. We've got a full planning catch up. We've got a call with a potential sponsor. We've got one-to-ones. We've got Zoom calls. And then we always have nice evenings in my life. I always have nice evenings, so you can come along on those as well. Thursday, this is not a normal week in the life, because Thursday morning I'm going rock climbing with my dad and my brother. And then later on, I'm actually heading over to Carden Park, another wedding venue, to come and suss it out and see what it's like, but also to get to use their spa facilities and attend their wedding open day. So I'm very excited for that. Saturday then, I'm taking my daughter over to the horse show, which is at the NEC, which is right next door to the National Wedding Show. So I have said to her, we're probably gonna have to pop in to the National Wedding Show to see what it's like. And then on Sunday, it's my best friend's birthday. So we're actually going out for lunch, and I will give her some presents, we'll have a nice day, and then hopefully a nice chilled Sunday evening at home. But let's see how this week goes. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It is 6:35 a.m. My cup of tea is brewing, and we are getting ready to go to an event today. So I'm just getting ready to leave for the event. The venue is about 3 hours away, which means I must have thought it was a good event to agree, because luckily I do get invited to quite a few of these things, but sometimes it's wedding fairs, or sometimes it's an opportunity to see a venue, which is lovely, but takes so much time out of business that it's not viable for me to do all of them. But I believe this one has got some panel talks from people that I admire and that I want to listen to. I also think it's good for me to know what the industry is saying, because when I do talks and things like that, I want to make sure that I am representing suppliers, but also couples. But I always get, nervous is the wrong word, scared is also too much, but like these events are quite daunting. So I think it's good to know that, first of all, if you're a supplier listening. I'm thinking, oh my God, I just don't want to go to these events. Nobody likes going to the event in terms of like beforehand. They're not like, oh my God, I'm really excited to speak to loads of strangers and people that I don't know. I don't think people feel like that. But you always leave being like, oh, that was really good. That was really interesting. I've met XYZ and I've learned XYZ. I love going to an event where I can learn something. I love a workshop. I love anything. I think I just miss school, basically. So anything where I can kind of be like, I didn't know that. That's interesting, is right up there for me. So I'm also taking my marketing manager, Freya, with me today, because again, it's good for her to know what everybody's talking about. And also I always feel like when you're surrounded by industry people and industry stuff, it kind of like re-energizes you to either think of ideas for content or to maybe kind of just get a bit of spark back. So yeah, we're leaving. I'm gonna go and pick her up probably in about 20 minutes. So I should probably get ready and then make our way down, listen to some podcasts en route again, because this is a work day. So the 6 hours that we'll be in the car today needs to feel productive. I'm a very wannabe productive person all the time, which is, yes, exhausting. So to me, like a nice little podcast will be an in-between productive and just enjoying ourselves. I imagine we'll start with a bit of Radio 1, because to be honest, we can just chill and a bit of a catch up, you know? My next problem in a minute is what the hell I'm wearing, because this is the other, like, I wish places put a really strict dress code or like a fancy dress, because then I'd know what I'm doing. Because smart casual, but like How smart, how casual. If I put trainers on, nice trainers, am I the only person with nice trainers on? I hate high heels. You would hardly ever catch me in high heels unless it's a formal event. But then if other people are in high heels, what am I going to do? I mean, I'll show you when I get there, but I reckon I'm going to go for, I'm looking at my wardrobe, like a brown trouser, I don't know.
Hello. Welcome to my vlog.
Okay, we've arrived and heading in. We always hate the start because we don't know what happens. It's so awkward. And I think all suppliers walk in and think the same thing. And what I would like to do is petition that all venues make people wear name badges.
Your friend's one. My name is Ross.
Hello, my name is Georgie, and I just want to know who I'm talking to. So I don't think that's too much to ask, but I'll do a few clips and then we'll give you a rundown after.
So this kind of event is basically a venue showcase. So venues want you to come, see the spaces, understand how couples could come and get married here. But the best thing about it is they really showcase what they're doing. And this event was particularly brilliant because they also had like little workshops. So here I am like painting a bag, and then we did a floristry workshop, which is a great way to then be able to talk to the other people at the event without it feeling awkward. So this is my bouquet making. I'm quite proud of it. I think I might go into floristry on top of everything else I'm doing. You will see in a second that I'm absolutely not good enough for that. But yeah, this event was fantastic, and I'm actually doing an event with these guys next week. So you will get to see that.
Okay, it is 7:31 on Tuesday, and I've just dropped Freya back at home, and I need to drive back to my house now. But the event was really good, actually. Of all the I'm lucky enough to attend quite a few different kind of events within the industry, and this one was interesting because it had brides, it had suppliers. It was basically to promote the venue, promote the collection that owned the venue. It was a PR company that kind of sets it up, but there was a florist there doing like bouquet tying. My bouquet is back here somewhere. Bouquet tying. There was a lady who was embroidering napkins. There was a little print workshop thing. Then there was panel talks with some industry experts, some canapes, and afternoon tea. So like as a guest attending it, it was enjoyable, which is always nice because sometimes they feel a bit promotionally and it's like, look at this is what we do, this, and it's like, yeah, okay. But this one was interesting and fun. I think fun is the main kind of point of it, and it's nice to meet other people in the industry, and it's nice to meet some brides. So yeah, that was fun. That was well worth the 6-hour journey that it has been. I actually had to listen to the Secret Society of Brides podcast, which comes out Wednesday, to check that it's all good and that there's not any edits that need to be done. Figure out which clips we want made into social media content. And then on the way back, we just listened to a Grace Beverley podcast about kind of goal setting and mindset and things like that. So I feel good. I feel all invigorated for the rest of the week. So I am excited. I'm going to go home now to see my daughter, make some dinner, read, and go to bed. So I'll meet you there.
Hi! Missed you! Should I make dinner? Yeah. Okay, bye. Did you remember to put the oven on?
No.
Oops.
I literally never cook, so this is a terrible example of my week. I've opted for something ridiculously easy because it's getting late, and it's basically like a healthy pizza. It's not. That's just what I'm going to tell Aya to make her eat it. And now I can just pass the cooking over to Brian because he's got home now. In my vlog now. Say hello.
Hello. Why are you working with that camera?
because you won't let me go buy a little DJI. I want the little handheld one, and what I've decided with myself and the audience is that if I do this for a month and actually put it on YouTube, that I'm going to get one of those cameras. Do you accept that?
We have a camera that's good enough.
No, but I want the little. Even a girl today at the event had one.
Even a girl today?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I'm getting one because it looked cool.
That's why we get cameras.
And that's the end of the conversation.
That's why we get cameras.
That's the end of the discussion. Cool. Actually, not having the discussion any further with you. So
cool.
It's easier, and it films both ways. Like, to do it on this one is hard. I'm showing people a realistic week, like me having to get home, cook dinner.
Let's be real, that's the first time that's ever happened.
That's not kind, is it? Can I pass this over to you now? I'm not filling it, it like sits on top. Also, you might need to add some chicken to this. Okay, so the final bit of vlog for tonight is one of my favourite things to do is to look through the goodie bag. So first of all, we all made our own bouquets. You probably saw earlier, but this is mine. I got to take that home. There was a lovely lady there, I'll try and tag everyone as well in the thing, but who was making little napkins, embroidered, a little rose from Dear Luna, who did the flowers as well. I also did my little workshop where I made a little bag. Then we've got some stationery, make your own ring. We have got the Wedding Candle Company. I do love a candle, I absolutely love a candle. Oh, that's so cute, look. And it smells nice, that's important. That does smell nice. Then we have a biscuit from Bloom and Crumb. That looks good. Oh, hello. I've realised what's made it a luxury bag. That's for me tonight. And then we've just got some stationery bits and business cards of people. But that was a successful event. Would you like to see my TikTok parcels as well? I feel like if you're seeing this whole week, you get to see the whole week. What is this one? Oh, I feel like this is my new hair tong. This is why I don't do unboxings. Yeah, see? I'm going to try this one tomorrow because it's like the other ones I use, but it feels like a newer version. And I have absolutely no idea what this is. Oh, you should have already seen all of my content on this. How am I going to open this? But it's the Nature Spell, like hair oils. So if you go on my Instagram or TikTok, you will see that I do promote these guys because as part of my glow up was trying to get my hair in better condition. And this stuff, honestly, is fantastic. Ooh, but I've not had this big before. Match made in heaven. Good one. Love a good box as well. I feel like that matters. So we've got the detangler brush. We've got then the scalp brush, which feels amazing. Oh my god, is that some stickers? I love a sticker. This one is going to go in my bullet journal because that's adorable. And then we've got, I think, 3 different oils. Yeah. This is really hard. How do people do this one-handed? Different oils, and then you mix them all in this basically and use it on your hair. I don't think I'm washing my hair this week for the vlog, I'm afraid, but when I do, I will show you. Happy Wednesday. We are in the office. I've just finished my to-do list. We've had many debates this morning. It's not even 10 o'clock. The girls got in at 9. We've talked about finances. We've talked about podcasts. We've talked about houses. So super productive so far. But we are going into a productive next set of it. The things on the list today, we've got one-to-ones team. Everyone excited? Woo! Woo! Many emails to try and get through. A call with a brand, and then I've got to get ready because I've got a lot of talks next week. I need to try and write the talks for that, and we've got 2 guest filming slots next week for the podcast, which I need to write the guest packs for those and all of the questions. So it is a busy day in the office. I also need to get home to watch the final of Beast Games with our daughter, Isla, which is probably the most important thing of the day.
So I decided to keep this little bit in of me working because I realised a vlog just takes the really exciting parts of the week. And actually, this is what a huge majority of my time looks like. So I tried to cram in as much work as humanly possible. We have got to be on the school run by 3 o'clock. So our day is so much shorter. So we have to smash it all together, work really hard, hence the headphones and the power hour. But then we end up having to go and pick up our daughter. We've got plans this evening, so we've got to try and get home, watch the Beast Games final. If you haven't watched, don't look now. But yeah, we enjoyed that because we had to then bake a banana bread to take to our friend's house and get over there all within the space of a couple of hours. So our life has been very busy today, but it's worth it for this banana bread.
Yeah. With like food all over your top.
Say hello.
Hello!
Do not.
Joe, don't. Actually don't.
And guess who's not getting a slice now?
Olivia, say what you said.
Noise.
How do you know?
Oh, I might have a sticker.
Save education.
Happy Thursday. I am just packing, ready to go away. I'm remembering to bring pyjamas because my friend is staying in the same room and I would normally forget that. I'm trying to think of what outfits. This is always the hardest thing about doing any kind of like events or going anywhere, because I need something semi-professional to wear today, something nice to go out for dinner tonight, the spa, I can get my swimming costume easy actually, and then something decent to wear to their wedding open day as well. But then I've also got to drive home in that same outfit, so it needs to be like comfy. Anyway, I need to hurry up because I do actually have rock climbing in a minute.
Is that why you recommend the oscillator? Sure. Yes. And if you typically like that.
It's higher than I thought.
Race is on. They will. Yeah.
Oh, it's neck and neck.
Oh.
Oh, he's taking the lead. Out to the right.
Ah.
Brian asked me the other day what the Euro Million or whatever Millions lottery was on, and it was 124 million, and he was like, I spent it the other day in my head. What would you do? What's yours?
Do you know what's really sad? I would still work.
I told Brian I would not want 124 million, and I swear on my life I mean that.
What?
I do not want 124 million. If somebody said you can have 124 million right now, I would say no thank you, I'm okay.
Why? Because you want 125 million?
Yeah. No, because I don't want it. It would ruin your entire life.
I don't
Holly,
think
it would ruin your
So
entire
first
life.
of all, you get Brian to do some investments.
Right, but
That's what I
tell
would
me
do.
what your purpose is now. Because you wouldn't work because it's stupid. You would not work
I don't know, I'm
because
too
you...
competitive.
Me
then.
too. So then
Too
that's
competitive.
why I don't want the money, because there is no reason for me to get up the next day. Like, what's the point? Yeah, I can get a yacht, but I don't want a yacht actually. I'd charter a yacht.
Is this showing real weaknesses in our characters though, that we don't have hobbies outside of work?
I don't want the hobbies outside
No,
of
but
work.
if
Yeah.
we had hobbies, we'd you'd be like,
I told him that I would like 2 million. 2 million would be the perfect, like, life-changing amount, but you would still have to work, you would still need a purpose, or it would allow you to start a new business that's a passion project, and it wouldn't be like I have to earn. There would be no pressure to earn. But I'm telling you now that if you ask,
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
I hand on heart, I think I'd say no.
If you won the lottery, you go, nah, don't worry.
I think because should I tell you what else would happen? Is everybody would expect money.
You don't tell anyone.
There'd be signs. You couldn't not tell people. I wouldn't not tell you. If I won 120,
I would tell you.
Tell me, answer me honestly.
Yeah.
If I won 124 million pounds,
Yeah.
are you expecting me to give you some money?
No.
Fucking liar!
I wouldn't be.
Liar!
Take me on holiday though.
Liar!
Take me on holiday.
If you won 124 million and you weren't paying off my mortgage,
Yeah, but
I'm annoyed.
I'm
annoyed at myself for being annoyed at that.
I would pay off your mortgage.
100%.
But I wouldn't ask.
Would you expect? Of course not. But would you, in your head, be thinking, "Fucking liar"?
No, I would never expect you to pay it off.
But 124 million pounds is such a silly amount of money that of course they're going to give you.
But of course I would. I would pay it off you, but I wouldn't expect it from you.
But this is my thing of it is there would be expectation. So if I gave you £1 million, so I said this to Brian as well if I then gave you £1 million,
Yeah.
and I'm saying no strings attached, like honestly it comes with no expectations. If you then didn't text me on my birthday, and as much as you wouldn't want to be,
But then there is expectation.
of course there is.
I'm not referring to text message though.
That's what I mean. And then it's like, do you give everyone the same amount?
No.
Do you?
No.
Why?
Well, do you spend the same amount on everyone you know's birthday? No. You spend as much money as you like them.
You get me a fucking card every year.
Literally, here's your £2 card.
It would only come with problems.
More money,
It would,
more problems.
No money, no
dizzy.
problems.
Yeah.
And going back to the thing of how are you spending that? What are you spending?
I'm a
124
squirreler,
million.
though.
That's what. But so Brian said he'd put some in Bitcoin, and I was like, you wouldn't, because the reason we do Bitcoin
Is to make money.
is because hopefully one day it gives us a pot. You already got the pot.
Legacy. You do it for legacy. I want that
What?
money to go to multiple
We've already got.
generations
If you
of my
put
family.
£20 million in
A trust.
it's already making. So we could, even if I had £1 million, you put £1 million in a trust thing, it pays you out monthly more than you need to live. So you don't need, the legacy is already there.
Would you give it all away to charity?
But then how do you decide on the charities? And then like that's why
I mean, you could give $1 million to a lot of charities.
yeah. But then you get family being like, why did you give it to them? I could have done that. I needed that.
I would not tell us all. I
Holly,
promise you.
when you then move into
Oh, no,
a
I would tell
massive
you.
house,
I'd tell you.
everyone would know when you move into a massive house.
No, I wouldn't show anyone.
All right, your step parents. You're saying you wouldn't tell them. I'm not saying I'd announce it on social media. I probably would.
Can you imagine? Hi guys, I've just won
You get
124 million.
You get more, don't you, if you announce it?
Do you? No, I think you get less if you don't announce it.
I don't think they're allowed to do that though. I think they must have to give you more.
You also, this might be in America, but you also get less if you take in a lump sum.
In America, you pay tax on it. In England, you don't.
Oh,
So the Beast Games, they know, they've been watching the vlog. In the Beast
Gutted.
Games, they win last season they won 10 million, but they only got about 5 million.
I mean,
It's still 5 million. But this is my point.
Gotta pay your tax, huh?
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't we all? I forgot to show you dinner. I'm sorry. And I will show you that Holly's in charge of making sure I show you the spa tomorrow. But we're currently just in bed. We've been actually talking about business. Hence why I like when I'm like, okay, Monday I'm in the office, Tuesday I'm going here, Wednesday I'm meeting this person, Thursday I've got to talk. I like a variety is the spice of life. And that is my last comment for today.
You are spicy.
I am spicy. And that is what we like about lifey. See you tomorrow. Happy Friday. We are currently getting ready for, I'm getting ready for the spa. Holly's helping me with, we're trying to think of a word, and I know I've talked about this before, but it's getting increasingly more important to me, for normal people's weddings. Normal weddings, normal people, but we were saying like the opposite of luxury is budget.
or I'm not having and I am one of these people, so my wedding was not a budget wedding, but it certainly wasn't a luxury wedding. What have we got so far? What was our best?
Refined.
Refined. Sounds like composed.
Balanced.
Balanced sounds shit.
Considered.
What was the one I had? Practical Luxe
Practical Lux.
was as close as I've got.
Lux has bad content.
Yeah, I don't like the word luxe. Practical. Hopefully by the end of this vlog, I've got something. The spa is where the best ideas come from, I'm not gonna lie. Practical.
Okay, I've said we aren't budget, we aren't luxury. What's the word to describe a normal? Modern, everyday.
Modern, it annoys me when people say modern. Why is that modern?
Simple, clean, current. It's not.
Simple isn't right either.
Everyday.
Every day is a Tesco advert.
But that is the word.
Oh, it's awful. Imagine saying you're having an everyday wedding.
No, but that's.
I know.
That's the word, but it's just not the word.
We need
Real world.
synonyms of everyday.
Unpretentious. Authentic.
Authentic. Yeah, what does authentic mean?
Careful.
I don't hate the word considered, but because you do have to be considered when not being luxe.
I use considered for luxury though.
Yeah, considered luxury is different. Considered luxury is thoughtful money.
Okay, when you say normal, do you mean financially normal?
I think something in there has to, and then the next word is but it's still nice.
Emotionally normal, no.
No.
Socially normal,
No.
no. Visually normal, no.
No, just normal. Normal person wedding.
Industry normal.
No. Because if anything, I would say the industry makes people feel like they need to be luxury.
So the only thing we're normal about is money.
And availability. Of like, you can't get an ice sculpture. You can't come in and, I guess you can't, I guess it is money. The reason you don't have an ice sculpture is can't afford an ice sculpture.
Attainable, accessible, realistic,
Accessible sounds awful.
awful. Mid-market.
I like the word middle, but the next word would have to be so nice that it makes it feel nice to be middle. Let's see if we come up with it.
Oh, this is stunning. This is more of a note to myself to remind myself that I like spa days. Spa days reset me. So if I'm ever feeling anxious, overwhelmed, stressed out, I just need to book a spa day because this is wonderful. I've just had my massage.
A good spa day.
A good spa day.
Spa day.
We're just in the sensory relaxation room. It's wonderful.
Guess what we've just seen?
Guess what we've just seen?
We've just come out of the wedding fair, and someone just got engaged.
Properly engaged. Will you marry me?
So we cried, literally. And then I asked if they wanted a photo together, and then we left them alone. And then Holly was like, no, I think they've just got engaged. So then Holly started crying and then came down and had to give her a hug and a kiss.
How perfect.
That's so cute. I fucking love weddings. I love proposals.
I like engagements.
I love a proposal. Right, we
love it.
really have to go home.
But look at it.
Look, it's so cute. We must go home. Happy Saturday. So, our two worlds have collided, Isla and I. We are currently at the Equine show at the NEC. And then next door is the National Wedding Show. So we're going to stay here for probably 90% of the time and then pop into the National Wedding Show. So I will show you a little bit of this, but it's not my forte. I don't really understand what's going on. And then I'll show you from the National Wedding Show.
Honestly, never seen it.
We are officially now at the wedding show. I feel more at home here. I don't. Not enjoying this? We've got a donut. You can have first bite. No, but National Wedding Show is very busy in a good way. Lots of stands, lots of things going on. No. Go on then.
No, but
Just do it.
jam.
What are you doing?
Let me have one more.
Have a proper bite. Oh. I'll show you some stands.
I'm back from the National Wedding Show. Goodie bag and all. I have got 45 minutes to get ready to go out tonight because it's one of my best friend's birthdays. So I don't know what to wear. But I thought we should just look through the National Wedding Show goodie bag whilst we're here. Playing cards. Suits. Actually, these suits were very nice. So if you're looking for suits, that could be a good idea. There's just a lot of leaflets. And I do wonder if couples actually appreciate the leaflets or not. This is what I'm here for. Oh, it's a chocolate truffle. Is it for cats though? I think it's for humans. We'll find out. We'll find out. Iced latte, collagen protein shake. Tea bag. Hand sanitizer. I'll be honest, I think that they still have hand sanitizers to give out from 2020. We've got a nail varnish this year. Cute. A lemon mint. Skin cleanser. Deep conditioning treatment. I think that was in there last year too. Tea bag. Primer. I'll be honest. I think they used to be better. I think they should be better. But I just think as suppliers, we should be thinking of better marketing to put in these bad boys. But I will keep hold of this stuff because it's always good to know what suppliers are out there. Anyway, I need to get ready to go out. Happy Sunday. So it is Sunday, it is 11 a.m. We are out today for my friend's birthday, but before that we are trying to get the first YouTube video live. And it's currently quite stressful, isn't it, Brian? You're on my vlog.
Pretty stressful stuff.
The problem is we give ourselves deadlines and then we have quite busy lives. And then we're suddenly like, oh, remember when we said it would be the 1st of March? So yeah, just currently trying to make the thumbnail for that, which is difficult because you have to get it. Basically, we need to be more organized when we're making the YouTube videos of getting images that I can then use to make the thumbnails. But also today, I need to write a really good to-do list for the week ahead because it's a busy week next week. I've got talks that I need to make sure are prepped and ready to go. I've got meetings that I need stuff for, that I need to have prepped the stuff. So yeah, I do like a Sunday of just trying to get stuff together, but we are also out and I also would like to chill. It's a difficult life. So in true me fashion, I forgot to film anything fun that I did today. So we went out for lunch and then we ended up having everyone back to us for dinner. So, which happens quite a lot. We'll go out and then everyone's like, what are we doing tonight? And we're like, oh, we might as well come for dinner. So that is how we ended the Sunday. I am going to sit and try and tick off some of the things that I've written on the to-do list because there's actually quite a lot going on next week that needs to be done now. So Brian's putting Ida to bed. I'm going to put something on the telly. I'm going to do some work for an hour and then bed. I hope you've enjoyed this week in the life. I feel like it's been quite a fun week. I'm also going to vlog next week because there's so many things on, but I would love to hear from you guys what bits you like seeing, if there's any stuff I can add in that you find more interesting, but basically let me know. And let me know what you thought of last week's video with the trying on wedding dresses, because YouTube is a new era for us, but I'm very excited for it. Anyway, have the best week and I will see you soon. Bye.